So I've drawn this problem out a little bit. It helps to visualize problems like this. So let's just go over what I drew here. I have a 2-quart container, and it's saying it's 60% filled with apple juice. And then the container is filled with equal parts apple, orange, and grape juice. And then it gives me a little bit of information. It tells me that there's 4 cups in 1 quart. So 4 cups equals 1 quart. And the question is saying how many cups of apple juice are in the container. So really the apple juice would be this portion right here plus this portion right here, which would also be apple juice. So let's start with this. See, the question's asking me how many cups, but initially tells me this whole thing is 2 quarts. So if it's 2 quarts, 1 quart is 4 cups, so I know that 2 quarts will be 8 cups. So now I can, let me see where I want to put this. I know that the total is 8 cups. Let's just write it down over here. So total is 8 cups, and I know right off the bat that the 60% is apple juice. So 60% at least is apple juice. So if I'm going to calculate 60% of 8. So 60% of 8. 60% is 0.6. Off means multiply. 0.6 times 8. Ignore the decimal place. 8 times 6 is 48. And since there's 1 decimal place, I'll just move that over 1. So that's 4.8. So I know that I can right away eliminate answer choices A and B. Why? Because I know it has to be more than 4.8 because I have more apple juice up here also. So I can eliminate answer choices A and B, which say 4.5 and 4.8. At this point, I have a great chance of getting the question right, even if I guess 50% chance C or D. But let's see what's happening here. So how much is left over? So if this was 60% down here, so that means that 40% is up here, right? Because the whole thing has to be 100%. And this 40% was divided evenly into 3 parts. So that would be 40 divided by 3, and that should give you 13.33. So that'll be 13.33% for each of the categories. So again, now I'll just take it over here. If I know that this apple juice is 13.33% of the whole thing, I'll just calculate 13.3% of 8, and that'll just be 0.133 times 8, and 8 over here I'm just doing 0.133 times 8, and that gives me 1.1 approximately. So 1.1 cups over here. Now I had 4.8 over here. I have 1.1 cups of apple juice over here. So in total I'll have 4.8 plus 1.1, which will equal 5.9 cups. Answer choice C.